Okay, good day, cadets. Today, let's start with something you see almost every day but may not even realize. The shape of the water fountain, the arch of a thrown grenade, the path of a kick soccer ball, all of these form a curve known as the parabola. Today's topic is the parabola, which is a special type curve found in real-world applications such as engineering, ballistics, and satellite dishes. So our learning objectives are first to identify the different conic sections. Next is to determine the parts and opening of the parabola and learn how to sketch it. And lastly, to formulate the equation of the parabola given certain conditions. This lesson is very important not just academically but practically, especially in the fields like military science, where understanding trajectories can make a huge difference. So, let's begin. Okay, so before we dive deeper, let's situate the parabola among the conic sections. Conic sections are figures formed when a plane cuts a double-nape cone, and they are the circle, ellipse, parabola, and hyperbola. But today, our main focus is the parabola, wherein the curve is formed when the plane cuts parallel to the cone side of the double-nape cone. Okay. So now, what's make a parabola special? So first, let us define what is a parabola. A parabola is the set of all points that are equidistant from a fixed point called the focus and the fixed line called directrix. So the key parts of the parabola are the vertex, which is the turning point of the parabola, focus, a point inside the parabola that defines its shape, directrix, a line outside the curve that is opposite the focus. Latus rectum is the line segment that passes through the focus and parallel to the directrix, and its points lie on the parabola. And the axis of symmetry is the line that cuts the parabola into two mirror images. So that is the line connecting the vertex and the focus. Always remember, every point on the parabola is equally distant from the focus and the directrix. Okay, so now, cadets, how do we describe a parabola mathematically? So we have two important forms, the general form and the standard form. Since we are talking with the general form, any algebraic curve is said to be in general form if it is equated to 0. So here, parabola, the general form of the parabola is either ax squared plus bx plus ey plus f equals 0, or x squared, or rather by squared plus dx plus ey plus f is equal to 0. So notice that only one of the x variable and y variable is squared. So the standard forms now of the parabola that opens upward or downward is the equation quantity x minus h squared equals 4p times the quantity y minus k. If p is positive, the parabola opens upward. If p is negative, then the parabola opens downward. H and k uh, are the x and y coordinates of the vertex. and P is the distance between the vertex and the focus. So now, if the parabola opens leftward or rightward, then the standard form of the parabola is quantity y minus k squared equals 4p times the quantity x minus h, where h and k is the vertex, p is the distance again from vertex to focus. If p is positive, then the parabola opens to the right, and if it is negative, it opens to the left. In short, always remember this, if x is squared, it either opens upward or downward, and if y is squared, then it opens to the left or to the right. Okay, so when sketching a parabola, don't forget these steps. First is you must identify the vertex. Next is to find the focus and the directrix. Locate the endpoints of the latus rectum. Draw the axis of symmetry. And lastly, label everything such as the points, the equation of the directrix, and the equation of the axis of symmetry. Be neat and make sure to label clearly. No? Okay, so now, let us have an example. Given the equation quantity x minus 2 squared is equal to 8 times y plus 1, let us identify the following parts. Notice that the vertex is the point 2 and negative 1. Since P is positive and x is squared, then the parabola opens upward. So from the equation 4p is equal to 8, we can compute p be equal to 2 by dividing 4 both sides of the equation. Thus, we can compute the focus, which is 2 units above the vertex, which is now 2 and 1. On the other hand, the directrix is 2 units below the vertex. Therefore, the line y is equal to negative 3 is the equation of your directrix. So now, let us sketch. So first, plot the vertex, 2, negative 1. Then plot the focus, 2 and 1. And draw the directrix y equals negative 3. So sketch the parabola by opening upwards through the latus rectums, where the endpoints must be 2a from the focus, or 2p from the focus. So since p is 2, focus to one endpoint must be equal to, or the distance between the focus and one endpoint of the latus rectum is 4. Okay? So notice how everything concepts, vertex, the focus, the directrix, and the curve. Okay? Any questions? Okay, so hearing none. So let us wrap up today's topic. So today we have learned about the parabola, its parts such as vertex, focus, directrix, latus rectum, and the axis of symmetry, how to use the standard form of the equation, and how to sketch the parabola properly. Making sure we find the label and label all necessary components of the parabola, which are the vertex, focus, directrix, latus rectum, and the axis of symmetry. So understanding the parabola is not just about graphing curves. It's about real-world problem solving and precise calculations that matter in engineering, physics, and military science. Any questions before we end? Okay, so hearing none. So for your barracks work, please study lesson 18, which is parabola determined by condition and application, and answer your guided practice sheet 17 on page 31 of your Math 231 handouts. Submit your GPS, your guided practice sheet next meeting. That's it for today. Thank you and study well, cadets.